Probably made that picture up yourself. You probably sent the fucking message. Fucking sneaky bastards. Fucking we're supposed to be a team, and I get dropped. Yeah? I get dropped from the box for that trash. For that piece of shit. Do you think it was out of order what Vinto did? And left her in there to rip me apart? Yeah? Was nobody looking at the fucking comments? Jamie was speaking to me. Jamie was speaking to me, and I was answering back exactly how I felt. And what happened? You just let them fucking rip me apart. That little tart. You left her in the box. Yeah? Where was your fucking loyalty? Where was your loyalty, Queen? Yeah? Where was your loyalty? Yeah? Where was your loyalty, Queen? Yeah? You didn't stop her, did you? You didn't bring me back up again, did you? No. You agreed. Oh yeah. I told that girl. Yeah, I told her, yeah? Keep out of it. This ain't the live for it. It's none of your business. Stop mentioning it, what's going on with me. This is about Queen's live. Yeah? No. She goes on and on and on, and I get dropped at the box. Not happening. Not fucking happening. No team, no fucking loyalty to me there. No loyalty. So you cannot do one now. No loyalty.
He's looking for you.
Yeah? I told her it's not the life. It's nothing to do with her. Stop it, bringing up Jamie all the time. Jamie was speaking to me in the comments. We were talking about the messages with Jodie. And I said to her, she said, well, after what you did yesterday, I'm not giving it right? So I was like, well, what about what you did yesterday? That's why it started yesterday, because you've never had our backs. Yeah? That's what we were talking about. Yeah? And you let that mouthy bitch sit there and rip me apart. Yeah? And left me out the box so I can't answer. Yeah? Where's your fucking loyalty, Queen? She should have been dropped, not me. Oh, we're a team. We're a team. Only when it fucking suits you, Queenie. Only when you want something from us. You couldn't give a fuck. And do you think I don't know what you did? You did lie to Sussex Police. You did tell them that I made that AI image. I've got the paperwork now. It's in your statement. You did fucking say it. You sat there and lied to Sussex Police. Yeah? No, you're not. No, you're not. I've got the statement. I saw what you wrote. What you told them on the phone. They read it back to you. You agreed with it. You signed it electronically. You keep away from PC, Pritchard. I don't want you doing fuck all for me. I don't need your help. You signed an electronic statement. I've seen it. You agreed to it. Still made an AI image of me and published it. Interesting that, innit? I'm taking away all permissions I gave you last night. Yeah? Do not speak to fucking anybody on my behalf. No, I'm not a liar. I'll publish the statement later. Oh, I will. I will publish it later if that's the case. I'll put it up in a nice little video for everybody to see. Report me all you want. For what? What are you reporting me for now? For telling the truth? For telling the truth, yeah? You can't report me for nothing after what you've just done to me. Yeah? You've got a fucking cheek. Right? An absolute cheek. So what are you going to tell them now? Yeah? What are you going to tell them now? You're going to tell them that I was the one that made the video in the text message and send it over? Is that what you're going to tell them now? Because that's what a liar you are. I've already made it quite clear. I know what you wrote to Sussex Police. I know how you got them to move so fast. And now I've got you screenshotted. I'm reporting you. Last night you were sitting there, and by the way, it's recorded. The phone call was recorded. Don't worry about that, yeah? Yeah? So I've never fucking trusted you. Never. So I've got the phone call last night. Oh, can I speak to PC Pritchard on your behalf still and tell him I'm concerned about your mental health? Yeah? Oh, because of what this woman's doing to you. Remember saying that to me? You remember saying that to me? Yeah. I've got the phone call recorded. Don't worry about it. Yeah? And then this morning, you drop me from that live and you leave that fucking bastard sitting there to fucking rip me apart. You allowed her to sit there. Saving me from myself, Vimto, you dirty bastards. Well, when I come off this live, yeah, I'll be phoning GMP and I'll be telling them what you told me last night. So fucking what, Vimto? What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, you were right again. Big deal. Absolutely. Give you a Blue Peter badge for being right again. Good. I hope you have. Because then we'll both have copies of it. We'll both have copies. But don't forget what you were telling me last night, Queenie. I phoned GMP this morning and I'll tell them what you've been saying. I don't want you doing nothing. Yeah? Did I? Or what did I have on you then, Queenie, to blackmail you? What did I have on you? You must have done something for me to blackmail you. You must have done something. Fucking team. There's never been a team. Never been a team. Never been a team. Vimto and her sneaky little phone calls with Paul all the time. Vimto even lied this morning. Oh, I phoned you many times to get you in the call and tell you what the message was from Hussein. No, she didn't. She phoned me once. Once at 7 o'clock this morning. I checked the records. I see. I can check as well. I've got all the records there as well. So she fucking lied. She's a liar. The two years are like two peas in a pod. She's been having secret phone calls with Paul all the time. All the fucking time. Yeah? Whenever I'm brought into a call, they've already been talking about something for about half an hour. I get the tail end of it. I never know what's going on. I've known that for a long time. But today, to fucking drop me from the box after I said several times to that scouse trash, yeah? For me to, I said to her several times, not the live for it, not your business. I even said drop her because I'm fed up of hearing her voice. It's not about her or her little gang. Yeah? This was about Michelle's live today. Not about her and Jamie. No. What did you go and do? You dropped me instead. And let her rip me apart. Right? Without any fucking, anything to respond to. No, Vimto. Jamie was talking to me in the chat. Didn't you read it? She was talking to me. We were having a conversation. And Cruella didn't like it. I told her several times, not the live, not your business, stop. This ain't about you and your little gang. Shut it, Cruella. No, you let her blab on and you drop me. You dropped me. Sam had no business, or Cruella, whoever it was on that live. They had no business bringing that up in the live. No business whatsoever. You keep telling me we're a team, we're a team, we're a team. Where was your fucking loyalty to me today, Vimto? Where was your loyalty? Yeah, I've known for a long time what you think of me, Vimto. I've known for a long time, don't worry about it. I know exactly where your fucking loyalty lies. And you've never had my back, none of yous. All you want to do is, I'll just keep the peace because we don't want any more trouble. We don't want any more people ganging up. Yeah? Oh, I'll smooth it over with Tanya. I don't need you smoothing nothing with Tanya. Shut up, Vimto. No, it wasn't. If that was true, yeah, if that was true, you would have dropped them. You would have dropped them two idiots. Yeah, you would have left me in the box. You come as a pair, Sam. You come as a pair. Two peas in a pod. So I don't care who actually voiced the opinion. You're both the same people. You both have the same opinion. Fucking highlighted opinion of yourselves, both of you. Right? No fucking loyalty this morning. No loyalty whatsoever. A team sticks together. There ain't no team in this fucking vicinity. I'm telling you now. Ain't no team here. To be honest with you, I'm starting to wonder why you ever brought me in any of the calls, really. So don't listen to what Michelle says. Half of it she makes up. And rehashes the same old shit over and over and over again. It's a tactic used by the Russians at one time. I've still told you this before. If you tell somebody the same story over and over, they end up believing it. And everybody believes it. And then when questions are raised, then people are put down. When questions are raised, it's like, oh, you're against us. Like what happened yesterday. Like what happened yesterday. Right? And let's get it all out there in the open, everybody, yeah? It was Vimto who sent me the video. It was Vimto who sent me the comments. Yeah? And it was Vimto who was saying, oh, look what they're saying about you, Stel. That was Vimto. Yep, it was Vimto. The whole time it was Vimto. I've told you before, yeah, Vimto's a shit stirrer.
Right, so how do you go from being in my box all nice and respectful, being on my side, and then because someone had an opinion, and
not an
I can
opinion.
kick you out the box, you
Not
took
an
it out
opinion.
on me, and now you're saying I'm lying?
It's not an opinion, yeah? You kicked me out of that box, yeah? Made me look stupid and kept her in there to rip me apart.
Stell, I didn't tell no one to rip you apart.
No, you let her rip me apart.
No, I didn't let
let her
anyone
run her
rip you
gums off.
apart. Have
You
you
let her
watched
run her
back at
gums
that
off.
live? No one was ripping into you, so
Yeah?
what are you on
Yes,
about?
she was. Yes, she was.
Stell, seriously, I
Why
just
didn't you
think
drop
now
her?
this is getting,
Why
you're on a
didn't you drop
mad
her?
rampage,
Why
and
didn't
it's
you
been
drop
going
her?
on.
Why didn't you drop her? Why was she allowed
Mate,
to carry on all the
I
way to
weren't
the end
even
of that
looking at the
live?
comments, I was holding the kettle.
Yeah? Why was she... Well, no, you should have said Vince will drop her as well.
But Stella was going off the live. I can't just drop people and fall out with people for the fun of it, right? They wasn't saying
wasn't
anything
the fun
that
of it.
bad. If you look back at the live, it's not even bad, Stell.
It's bad enough. The fact that I was dropped was bad enough. That is the bad...
Right, Stell, if that's what's upset you being dropped, then everyone apologises for that. But today, you just need to get some out. You need to sort your head out.
I don't need to sort my head out. I've known that I've always been fucking third class in this supposed alleged team.
What are you on about?
Right.
Me and Vinto have always been friends, which no one can actually, you're not our husband. You can't tell us to, involve you into every call and...
We're not talking about we're talking about this supposed team.
Yeah, but we are a team. It's just,
No, we're
we
not
all
a
have
team.
lives off
A team.
TikTok and that. What do you want?
Team members do not drop other team members in favour of Scouse mouthpieces.
Right, well, let Vinto in the box and let her explain them why she dropped
Yes,
you.
yeah.
Why won't you do that?
Because she's a shit stirrer and I've got none. She's not talking me round this time. She's not talking me round this time. She was the one that put the fucking idea about what Jamie and Jess's comments were in the first place.
Well,
She was the one that sent me the video.
I don't really know what's
when I
going on
react
if you
to
let
it-
her in the box.
When I react to it, it's all my fault.
Well, Stell, you just need to chill out. You've been on a rampage for days.
I am sick of being used.
Yeah, but you're not being used. What's people using you for? Tell me, what do you feel used for? And let's see what we can do to move forward from it.
Well, that's something I don't know.
Well, exactly. So
trying
if
to
you
work
don't
it
know
out.
what you're being used for, how is everyone else supposed to know how you're feeling and why you're feeling used?
All these sneaky fucking phone calls.
You think they're sneaky. For God's sake, what do you think we're sneaking around with? This morning, from 7 o'clock, my phone has been ring, ring, ring. I answered it half asleep, right? With that message that's come through from Shazad. I've had the police out as soon as I've opened my eyes. And now I'll come online just to let people know because I need to publicly protect myself still. And now this. I just feel I'm not here to do it for centre of attention. I am literally just trying to get it out there. Look, this is what's happened now. I've logged it down. I just want to get on with my day. And now this.
I said to them two mouthpieces, I said, this is not the life for it. It's not your business. Yeah? Hush your gums. Yeah? And I get dropped. I get
Right,
dropped
but
for telling them
listen,
to
Stel.
stop. Right? Jamie was having a conversation in the chat with me.
No, I didn't. Was I in the kitchen with the kettle? Yes. I didn't know. By the time I come back in, I shouted over my phone, you've gone out of the box. Then I seen your comments with Vimto. I didn't know you was dropped originally. I thought you dropped out on your own. But if you let Vimto explain why she dropped you, it's not a bad thing. It was to help you.
No, it would have helped me if she was dropped. Yeah, because that's what I said. This is not the live to discuss me and Jamie's issues or Tanya's issues. Yeah, this was about the threats being sent to you. Yeah, nothing to do. If you want to talk about that, you go elsewhere and talk about that. So she should have been dropped. She was the one that brought that up because she was sitting there watching what I said to Jamie, right? And I even said Jamie is having a conversation with me.
Right, Stel, listen to me, please.
Jamie was answering me. Yeah, and we were talking backwards and forwards.
You're on a rampage. I know you're pissed off because lots of things are happening. See, I get it. I said to you last night on the phone, I know you don't trust a lot of people, right? But you've got to remember your reactions. People are coming back at you.
I'm
then
now
you're
going to
getting
be the
made to
person.
look bad.
I'm now.
I get it. Trust me, I get it.
I'm
but
now
you
going to
need
be the
chill
person they all
out.
think I am. I am
Say
now
that
going to be
again.
that bad person. From now on, I'm going to be that bad person.
Yeah, but why do you want to be that bad person?
Yeah.
You're better than that.
You've all dragged it out of me. Now I'm going to do it.
What have I dragged out of you? I've done nothing but sit here for a couple of days and try and speak to you still. Right, I've been genuine with you. I don't see anyone else sitting there trying to tell you they're concerned about your mental well-being, because I genuinely am.
I
And
said
look
to
at
you,
this. You're
I
not
said to
usually
you,
like this still.
I said to Cruella, shut it. It's not your business, yeah. And I even said, Shell, drop her from the box, yeah. Oh no,
But I
don't drop
can't
me.
just drop people still unless
And she
they've
said-
not done anything majorly wrong.
Well, nor did I. So why did I get dropped then?
I didn't drop you though. This is what I'm saying, Stell. If you read what Vimto's, she's told you she dropped you, not me. So
I
why?
know she did. I know she did.
Right,
But
so
it's your
why is it
life.
me then?
It's your life, yeah. You didn't bring me back up.
Stell, I
You didn't bring me back up when I asked.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't bring you back up when you asked. See, it's little things like this you don't realise. This is what, it's going bad still against your name.
It's all. Listen to me, yeah. It's all these little things keep fucking adding up.
You're just going OTT with your mind,
piling
you're
on.
planting
And when I
seeds.
fucking snap, yeah, none of yous like it.
When I snap, no one likes it either. Remember that. Works both ways, doesn't it?
Well, go and report me to the Sussex Police again.
Yeah, but even for you to sit here and say, I've lied about this and that, haven't you got confirmation? Yeah, that was not said at all. It was a miscommunication. I've got the email. Also, you're sitting here and you're claiming that I'm now lying about this message off
You've
Shazad.
got-
Why would you do that?
You've got the email saying what?
Saying about the statement being corrected, which it was, and proof of Rangi's arrest. So you can't sit here and say I lied.
I've never seen that.
Well, why am I going to share my personal email, Stal?
Well, it was about me, wasn't it? So it's not that.
Yeah, it doesn't mean the police are going to give me permission to go send in data and protection to individuals. And as well, tread carefully saying I'm lying.
Well, guess what?
You've done a lie today. Why?
Guess what?
Why do you keep lying?
I've got a statement from you that was electronically signed
No,
saying.
you haven't, Stal.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you
I've had
haven't.
it for
And you've
weeks.
messed up about all the devices as well, because what did me and Vimto say? We didn't know you had 10 devices. You told us it was a couple, not 10. And then you went back last week and picked another one up. Why didn't them devices get checked? Because you
Well-
spoke up about Neo Anderson. So please don't come on here and
No,
try and make things
let's-
more complicated. I've
let's
been
get-
nothing
let's get
but
the
dead
facts out.
respectful, dead nice with you. I've been trying to work hard to build a friendship with you. And
Let's-
once again, look at this because you got dropped in a box. That's not my
Because your
fault.
best friend dropped me in favour of some mouthpiece.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Stel, but, sometimes, people have to diffuse situations. And look what happened yesterday, and you shouldn't be posting Tanya's, daughter up. Come on now. It's just restarting shit again. I thought we were going to move forward today. This is all I want. I want you to come off here, grow a backbone, get on a fucking group chat with us, and come and chill out.
What, you mean this daughter?
Stop it, Stel, now. Get it off.
Why? Why should I?
Stel, get it off now, please.
Why should I?
Honestly, it's not right, Stel. You can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
Why would you want to keep doing this?
Who's Rangi's friend? And so let's get something straight. The device that I picked up last week, yeah, has been checked, yeah? Has
Yeah,
been
but my
checked.
question is, why are all these devices been took off you previously and now?
Because
Why?
people like you make up fucking lies, that's
No,
why.
we don't. Well, I couldn't have made up lies because you spoke up, didn't you? You spoke up. If I dropped the charges on you, you would speak about Neo Anderson. So don't even go there,
No,
Stella.
no,
Don't even go there.
No,
Do
no,
not.
no, no,
What
no.
did PC Pritchard want me
No,
to
no, no,
stay
no.
well away from you? Why would the police
Right.
be doing that?
Do you know they warned me the same thing?
No, they didn't. No,
Yes,
they
they
didn't
did.
at all. Do you know
Yes,
how
they
I know
did.
that?
And
do you know
after
how
the
I
statement-
really know that?
do you
Because
know
you
after the
was told
statement-
to stop ringing GMP because you was a suspect. So please don't come on here and try and
No, I
manipulate the
wasn't.
situation.
No, I
You're
wasn't.
a liar. I could ring now. You're claiming, on here that I'm a liar. I could shut this down within 2 minutes. So don't keep coming on here manipulating. So now what I'm going to do, because of what you're saying, I'm going to go and now speak to him and we'll have a chat in about half an hour, Stel. I'll have a chat with you in half an hour. 10 devices. Don't know why anyone would need 10 devices.
So just wait there a second, yeah? Wait a second. Oh, she's run away. She's run away again. There you go. Yeah, where's she run away to? Who cares what you think? Perfectly wicked. Who cares what you think? So let's do all the proof, yeah? There you go. There's all the proof. Right? See that date? I sent that evidence. Yeah? I sent that evidence. And as per normal, because she's a woman, they did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah? Then Troy phones me after PC Pritchard dropped the case. Yeah, afterwards. So let me find that for you guys. Later is I'll come back on with the evidence. I can't find it right now. Yeah? Where Troy says to me, oh, threatened me, by the way. You all heard her. She's threatening me again. I'm going to go back to Sussex Police. I'm going to go back to Sussex Police. Guys, I've got it. There you go, look. Afterwards, yeah, from you, check the link. Oh, hold on a second. There you go. This was Troy's number. He's calling me. Please can you confirm that this is the case and why you do not wish to support? I need to make you aware that this crime will be reviewed for closure as per your wishes. There you go, okay? Yeah? Because it was her blackmailing me. Isn't that right? So, what have you all got to say now? I reported her first. I sent them all the videos. I sent them all the lives. I sent them everything, yeah? Absolutely everything, yeah? And then she made up a lie and told them that I had made an AI image of her naked, and that's why the cops came down on me so hard, yeah? It was simple as that, right? I've got them statements from her. I've got them, yeah? So afterwards they come crawling to me to be friends again and asking me if I would give them the Neil Anderson stuff. That's all she wanted out of me. That's all she wanted out of me. Right? In return, yeah, she would drop the charges, which weren't going to go anywhere anyway. Let's face it, you know. I mean, you just want to take that to a jury, and the jury sees all these videos that she was doing about me, all the lies that she was doing about me, you know, all that stuff, right? Nobody's going to listen to her. She was just as complicit in it. It was all tit for tat. And Sussex Police closed the case, and then Troy came back to me and said, do you want to shut the case on her because we know it's tit for tat, right? We've been in contact with Sussex. Sussex have gave us the Neil Anderson stuff, right? And that was that, basically, right? And I agreed to it, right? I agreed to be friends. But this morning, I showed that they two, Vimto and her, showed me exactly what kind of friendship they wanted. They showed exactly what kind of friendship they wanted. So there you go. I can show the evidence as well, Queenie. I can show the evidence. On the 1st of September. They were wanting all the stuff on you. You see, they won't invite me into that live. Do you know why? Because they want to like bullshit you, or they want to cover it all up, like they just did this morning. Like they did this morning. Yeah, they covered it up this morning. Booted me out of the box in favour of a mouthpiece. Yeah. In favour of a mouthpiece. Oh, I thought you were coming up, Vimto. I'm not a born liar. Do you want to see that? Do you want to see that message again, Queenie? Do you want to see it again? Yeah? There you go. That's Troy's number. Yeah? As per your conversation. Okay? That was it. Vimto requested to come up and then disappeared. I don't care what you think, Perfectly Wicked. You can't lie when I've got the screenshots, when I've got the text messages. You can't lie on that. And then I do have her electronic statement claiming that I made an AI image of her. And she's still sitting there denying it, that she said it. She claims to have an email, stating that was that Sussex police were confused on that one. Yet she won't show it. She won't put it up and show it. Ask her to show it. I've asked her to send it to me. I've asked her to send it to me, and she won't. I have said it to her face, actually. I'm saying it now to her face. She's been in the box today, making up shit, as usual. Telling me all the time, oh, we're a team. We're a team. Yeah? We're a team. Where was your loyalty in that team this morning, Vimto? Where was your loyalty this morning, Vimto? Nah, you run off, didn't you? You would think, right, that if Michelle had an email stating, that the police were confused about who made that video, that they would have wrote that email to me as well. After all, they tried to arrest me for it, remember? So don't you think I'm owed an explanation as to what caused that? What do you think? Do you not think the police owe me an explanation? And they did. And they did. And they told me, that's what she claims. That's what she says. I brought you up in the box, Vimto, but you run away, as usual. I'd even question your loyalty to your own fucking husband, you. Dropping me from the box and letting that mouthpiece carry on. Yeah? Remember that? Oh, two ladies. Oh, where's the two ladies, by the way? And just so we're all correct here, Michelle, Rochelle 1988 is Vimto's other account that she uses for her husband. Put his name up. How am I bringing the family into it? She's done that. She's brought in her husband's account to talk to me. So shut your mouth until you got the facts right. You've got nothing to say to me, Perfectly Wicked. I don't know who you are. So don't sit there demanding a box from me. I suspect it's probably Cruella. Because she fucking lied about me making an AI video. So the question is, if she lies about me making the AI video, did she lie about other people making the AI video? Huh? There's nothing to out about me, St Albans. Fuck off. There's nothing to out. She sat there trying to tell people, oh, you picked up your 10th device, yeah? Last week, it wasn't checked. Well, I'm afraid to tell you, but it was checked. And the funny thing is, right, is that 10th device had nothing to do with her. Absolutely nothing. It was nothing to do with her. It had evidence on it, which they decided they didn't want to know. Right. They're all connected. All the devices are connected. What one's got, the other ones have got. You're all jealous because I can buy whatever I want, when I want, how I want. You're all jealous. You see, my gifts ain't on. You know, I don't do this for clout and gifts. I do this to bring out the truth. And the truth of the matter is, two people that have been protesting to be my friend, yeah, for the last couple of weeks, yeah, have actually just stabbed me in the back this morning. Absolutely stabbed me in the back. I'm far from being a feminist, and I'm far from being a beast. Do you say that to yourself in the morning when you look in the mirror? Do you? Yeah, because you know why? Because it's only women that run their gums off because they think they're protected by their gender, yeah? Right? Oh, men shouldn't do anything to women, so I can do what I want and take no accountability, no responsibility. I'll do what I want, when I want, how I want. Yeah? Yes. And that's what happens, and women think they can come on here. Men don't do that. Men decide, oh, you know what, it's not worth the hassle, I'm off. But you see, I won't do that. I won't sit in my laurels and let anybody, man, woman or beast, take the piss out of me. What you two done this morning is out of order. And now you're running scared, so you're fired up alive to try and like talk your way out of it. Because I mean, let's face it, that's all she ever does. I bully women still, I'm a woman abuser. I love that. Ah, shut up, St Albans. Fuck's sake, look at the team you support. You ain't no man. I'd be embarrassed to even live in St Albans, let alone support their team. So I'm afraid I'm not scared of you. So I doubt that very much, St Albans. Like I said, no man would cause himself embarrassment as to put that football team on his profile. Millwall. So yeah, they two bitches are sitting over there ganging up. Oh, and they're going to rehash old stuff. So what? Karen and Must deserve it. They tell a load of lies as well. They tell loads of shit about social services. Let me tell you about Must, yeah? Must sat there saying, I've been denied access to my grandchild because of my son's been labelled as a bully and a narcissist and a woman abuser, when it's actually the woman who did it. Oh, let's see the facts of the case. Wasn't your son done for abusing his female partner? Yes, he was. Wasn't he on a court order as part of that punishment that he mustn't speak to that woman or contact that woman? Yes, he did. And did he break that court order? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He broke that court order. And while he was on bail for that second offence, he was chased, yeah, for about 18 miles through North London, the home counties, right, in a car. And when they caught up with him, guess what? He was full of drugs and drink. And he was charged with them and convicted. Now, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't let a kid near a man who does that. So, what have you got to say for yourself now, St Albans? That's why that family were not allowed to contact the woman or the child. Yeah, and Must made an accusation against an official that was found not to be true. That's why she couldn't be trusted around that kid. Must is only on these lies because she was told to F off in the politest manner that can be told by the authorities, that she's not a fit person to be looking after a young child. Let's go back to Must's history, yeah? Must gave up a kid into care many years ago. So, as far as social services are concerned, you don't get a second chance. You don't get a second chance. That's not how it works in life. Now, Karen, she had to buy her son. She illegally adopted him from a foreign country. And yes, she had to fight to keep him. That's true. But still, you know, her own daughter, her own bloodline won't speak to her because of the stuff that she's done to her. Yeah, so that tells you volumes. Why would your own daughter... Now, let's face it, you're all for the women here, yeah? So let's get the facts out here. Why would your own daughter, a woman, turn her back on her own mother? My address is out there, St Albans, 4 Vale Gardens, Brighton. There you go. You'll do fuck all. It's plastered all over TikTok. My time's coming. Why? What are you going to do about it? Nothing, because you are nothing. You're a St Albans fucking football fan. For God's sake. You see how people come for you when they don't like the truth. When you start to tell the truth, people get mad and start using threatening, hurty words. I don't need your input. Like I told you before, Cruella, this is my live. I'll conduct it how I see fit. You will not tell me what to do. Okay? Not happening. I am sick of you women coming on here with your fucking dodgy morality. Yeah? You've all had kids taken off you. You're all in the crack. You're selling your bodies. God knows what else you've done. You know? Sitting there online with no teeth, judging other people. I've still got my own teeth. and I haven't got a grey hair in my head. Which is surprising for somebody that's ginger. I've got my own home. I don't have to rely on fucking local authority housing. I got money in the bank. What have you got? Nothing. You sit from day to day waiting for your universal credit check. You know what this lot do? I'll tell you what this lot do, yeah? They sit there at 11 o'clock on TikTok, 11:59, 12 o'clock. Then they go off TikTok to quickly check their bank accounts to make sure they've got the money in. That's how desperate they are. They live from month to month for universal credit. It used to be every fortnight, waiting for the thing to hit the bank or the gyro to hit the floor. They haven't done anything. They haven't done anything productive in life. Absolutely nothing. So there you go. And they're sitting there professing that they're a team to me. Right? I'm part of the team. Oh, it's you, Tanya. I thought it was Cruella. Yeah, bragging yesterday that you were, what was it? A 15-year-old pregnant woman, girl, yeah? Bragging about that. I'd be ashamed of myself if I was pregnant at 15. If I was a woman and pregnant at 15, I'd be fucking ashamed of myself. Absolutely. And then you bragged that you're single mother to 5 kids. I beg the question, have they all got the same dad? Have they all got the same daddy? Only a woman would say that, Sniper. Only a woman would say that. Some young mothers are. They make good mothers. And I've no doubt that Tanya did a good job with her daughter. I have no doubt on that. Point being, don't judge me, yeah, when you're not as squeaky clean yourself. That's my point. You've got little skeletons in your own closet. Don't be coming judging me, coming for me and judging me. It's as simple as that. Now, it wasn't for me to judge on Tanya, but since she decides to judge me, you're damn right I'm going to have my opinion on her. Absolutely. And yeah, I mean, you have got to big her up in one way because, yeah, she was a young mum, and she, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but she had a disabled kid. I don't mean anything bad by that, you know. But how did you get yourself in that position in the first place? That's the bit that I would question. Yep. Anyway, I've got other things to do today than sit on TikTok telling you a few home truths about yourselves. It gets boring and tedious after a while because none of you actually listen. You know? None of you actually listen. It goes in one ear and out the other. Absolutely. I've got other things to do today. Absolutely. There's Vimto acting the fucking hard done by person. Oh, we've been wronged. We've been wronged. There's only one person who's been wronged here today. Oh shit, I've fucking locked that. Yeah, what a stupid ass I am. So, I've got things to be getting on with today. And a life to be getting on with. No, Sniper. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that she's a bad mum. That's not what I'm saying. And she had a disabled kid, and she was a young mum, so therefore it must have been really hard on her as a person. Not even just as a mum, right? Just as a person, you know? And you got to give your hats off to her for what she's done. She's brought the girl up well, and you know, battled through its I shouldn't say it. She's battled through her disabilities and making a life of her own nowadays, and that's all well and good, and that's all credit to Tanya. What I'm saying is Tanya, don't be sitting there questioning my lifestyle choices, yeah, or questioning me, right, on what I did with my life when you were pregnant at 15. At 15 you gave birth, actually, so you're pregnant at 14 then, probably. Right, you gave birth to a kid when you were 15. You told me that yourself yesterday. What about my 11 devices? What do you want to know? I was hiding 10 from the police. Have you not seen my live? I done a live where they gave me back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 devices they gave me back. And then last week I was back in there again to get my 8th device. And the 8th device was nothing to do with this particular incident. It was to do with something completely different. And I even said on that, it was an iPhone 15 that they took about 18 months ago. So I'll tell you about the devices. They took it 18 months ago, and they've had it all this time. On the 2nd of October last year, it was interrogated. On the 5th of February this year, it was interrogated again, yeah. And I know that for a fact because I actually got a notification to say that phone had actually accessed my iCloud. So they even got into my iCloud and probably interrogated that. I don't have to tell you what that was about. It was nothing to do with TikTok. It was nothing to do with anybody on TikTok. It was nothing to do with children. Let's make that clear. Unless you count petty little policemen as children, then yeah. So yeah, last week I got the device back. That's not your business, Sniper. All you need to know is it was nothing to do with TikTok, nothing to do with social media, nothing to do with children, nothing to do with anything to do with being an S offender, or in fact, nothing to do with anything criminal like that at all. So there's no schmurder, there was no S offences, there was no grapes, there was no touching, feeling, or anything like that. It was purely my online presence. You know, I did something that was perfectly legal, and the police didn't like it. They didn't like it, so they took the device in the hope that maybe something was on there that they could use, and there was fuck all on there. Yes, they did, Sniper. Yes, they did. And this is the funny thing about all this whole thing for the last few months, yeah, when they were all trying to dig stuff up on me, yeah, and they couldn't find anything, and I was sitting back laughing, right, because there is nothing that I've done. They were looking in the wrong direction. They were looking at S offences, abuse offences, or anything like that, and they actually, you were never a solicitor, so shut up. Are you calling me a liar, Sniper? I can put the email up from the officer. I can put it on screen. I can show everybody how they just turned up, right? And took it last year. They snatched it off me in the street, actually, to be honest with you. I was on the street. I was on the street and they snatched it off me. And funny enough, it was, they had it all this time, and I had wrote a few emails to them, and they'd maybe responded or not responded or whatever. You know, it was bullshit. And it was actually, I need to give it a big, oh, hello, Squidgy. I want to give a big shout out to the Black Belt Barrister. You can find him on YouTube. Just type in Black Belt Barrister. He's full of, he does videos and scenarios and situations and things like that. And he done one recently that was very, very similar to what happened to me. So I reached out to him and I said, this happened to me as well. Exactly the same thing. No charges have ever been brought. You know, as far as I know, the case has been, whatever, the technical words they use. I then had a phone call with him. He told me what to write. He actually wrote the letter and had me add in the dates, times, the officer's details, or blah, blah, blah. I put all of that in. I sent it off to them. And 3 weeks later, I got an email back, very short email saying, your phone's ready to be picked up from the front office. Bring ID with you. That was it. That's all they said. It was quite funny, actually. Because people can make, let me tell you this, right, a sniper. If I knew your details and your address and name, I could go to my local police station, make a report about you, false or otherwise, yeah, right? And the police have to act on that. And the police would then find you, go to you, may ask you in for a voluntary interview, or they may come and arrest you, or they may take stuff off you, you know, and they may not. And you're then a suspect in a crime until that crime is filed, either way, charges or NFA'd. And that's how the system works. So anybody can make an allegation against you. Anybody can. Right? I am not having Scousers in my box, so don't bother asking. No Scousers in my box. So, yeah, so that's what happened. I'm not going to go into detail because, how do I put this? There is a gagging order on me. I actually have a High Court injunction against me for speaking about that particular incident. It was put on me by Sussex Police. The irony of it. Also, in that order is that they don't speak on it unless it's in connection with the investigation. So only the officers that are involved in the investigation can speak. So even if an officer in the street says, aren't you involved in XYZ? And I would say, you're not allowed to speak about that. I could report him then, and that would be Sussex Police would be dragged into court. And that has happened, by the way. That has happened. Although nothing really came of it. The judge said, well, you were warned, so you better tell people to keep their mouth shut, basically. That was the be all and end all of it. And he said, did you engage in the conversation? I said, no, I didn't. I told him that I'm going to report him for it, and that was it. For opening his trap and speaking out of turn. And that was it. So the gagging order is still on for both of us. Both Sussex Police and myself. We both got the gagging order, and that's why they didn't find anything. And it's got nothing to do with children, and it's got nothing to do with offences. It was purely between me and Sussex Police, which is why I can't stand them. Which is why they can't stand me. They don't understand, yeah, that people are innocent. As far as Sussex Police are concerned, if somebody says you've done something, you must have done it. If you're a man. If you're a woman, they question it. If you're a man, definitely you've done it, until proved otherwise. Yet the law in this country states that you're innocent till you're proven guilty. But for some reason, somehow, the police in this country have managed to twist it under the PACE Act, yeah? That's P-A-C-E. They've twisted it, right? so that they can now use that against you. It's like when they caution you, anything you do say can be held against you in a court of law, even if you don't say anything that may jeopardise your court as well. Hold on a minute. So you're telling me, yeah, I can stay silent, but if I stay silent, you'll use that against me in a court of law? Really? It's your job to prove I did it, not mine to prove I'm innocent. So there's number one of Pace Act. That's unfair and gets round that particular law that states you're innocent until proven guilty. The second one is that as soon as you're reported, the way their reporting system, and this is not law, this is how it is, right? It's just a few people that's against me, Sniper, because they all come from that camp. And of course, you know what they're like. They're like a pack of wolves. You have a problem with one, right? They all come for you. You know? That's how they are. They're like a pack of wolves. And this is why they're throwing up their lives right now, going, oh, look, Stella did this, Stella did that, Stella did this, Stella did that. You know? They're trying to, like, wipe any memory of what they've been doing. Yeah? To put their own narrative into the equation and put, oh, it was all Stella. So how come you were sitting with me this morning if I'm such a bad person? How come you were sitting on the phone with me last night for nearly an hour and a half, Michelle? If I'm such a bad person? Vimto, why were you phoning me this morning if I'm such a bad person? If I'm such a bad person, why were you two phoning me constantly in the last few days to give me updates on this and updates on that? And look what's happened now. It baffles me. So if I'm such a bad person, but you see, when you go against them two, right, this is what happens. When you go against them two, they'll team up against you, and then they'll have all the other women come against you, because they all want to see women in solidarity, because women are very emotional. They're not logical, and they can't think logically. That's just genetics. So they come for you in packs of wolves because you're a man. If it was a woman who was doing this today, only half the pack would go for you, because they want to be seen as, like, you know, the goody two shoes in the class, you know, the teacher's pet. Oh yeah, that's what it's all about. They just want to be seen as the teacher's pet. Oh, we helped you, Michelle, we helped you. You know, pat us on the back. So there you go. I wouldn't say so much lies. I would say more twisting the truth to suit their narrative. So, well, I kind of did this morning. Yeah, I did this morning. Just to show them what it's like, and that's what set them off. I just wanted to light the match. Nobody would have believed it anyway. But I didn't lie on them until this recent thing, you know, until this morning. Yeah, but everybody knows I lied about that. Everybody knows I did. But I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't when I did. Squidgy, you jumping between lives again. You reporting back to them and reporting back... Oh, well, you're not reporting to me because... Hey, there's one of the wolves there, Snipe. She's called Squidgy. Can't remember her surname. Other name. But she's in it like a fucking... Yeah, Squidgy darling. Well, I've seen you over there, Squidgy, and I've seen you over here. You know? What can I say? I've blocked them this morning. And they don't like that. They don't like that they can talk me round, you know? They don't like that they can get their own way. Oh, I didn't lie about Jodie and Gemma. I didn't need to. If I told the full truth about them two, right? Oh my God. If I told the full truth, you'd think you were watching a horror movie. Because, like, them two are... They two are in a fucking... They're in a league of their own, them two. It don't bother me, Sniper. This is the thing about Scousers. It's all their mouth, yeah? And people are frightened of their mouth because they just open their mouth, let their belly rumble, and loads of noise comes out, you know? It sets your adrenaline off, I suppose, a little bit, yeah? But all they do is give me a fucking headache. That's all they do. They just give me a headache because all Scousers want is to be heard. They're over and above everybody else. Right, when, to be honest with you, they've got, they're just like everybody else, except for nobody pays attention to them, really. I love the Scouse women. I love the Scouse women for the brave, you know, the braveness, but, for the mouth, I can't stand it. It's the level, the hertz that they use. It goes through my brain, gives me headache. You know, I can put up with most accents, but the Scouse one, oh. Well, you're lucky and fortunate enough not to have a headache every time they open their mouth. I mean, look at the way they talk. Box now. They don't know what they mean in fucking please and thank you. Stop. If saying not about Jodie and Gemma, then can't lie about you. What the fuck are you going on about? You came into my live and you asked a question about Jodie and Gemma, and I'm telling you they two are in a league of their own. It's as simple as that. No, nothing more and nothing less. So, I bet you that's a woman. Stop! Don't tell me what to do. Anyway, I've got to be getting on with my day. I've got things to do and things to say. So thank you for joining me, everybody. I don't understand what you're saying, Vicky. Do you want to come up and speak? Well, there was no really any lies about you, Jodie and Jem, was there? You're all sitting on the box over there, slagging us all off all the time, making up shit, laughing and joking about people's personal lives and ailments and whatever else, yeah? So, no, we didn't lie on you lot. They two are in a league of their own. 15 fucking emails, yeah? And Gemma said that Michelle was picking on that Dale. That's the Dale that got arrested and convicted for snooping on women, taking pictures of women with his camera phone in sunbed shops, and Michelle caught him and got him arrested and got him convicted. And Gemma saying to the police, wrote an email to the police saying she's picking on Dale. So make that make sense. She caught a predator. She caught a predator red-handed, taking pictures of women in a sunbed shop. And he was convicted for that. You know, police came, they took his phone, found the pictures, convicted him. But Gemma goes around saying that that she's bullying him. No, Michelle was proud of the fact that she got a predator off the street. So that's that. And she's got every right to be proud of that. You know, I mean, where's that snipe? Is he still here? I mean, you ought to look at that Eyes for You 59 account and look at all the AI videos in there. AI videos. Me being arrested, me hanging outside a school, you know, me doing serving kids from an ice cream van and calling me a predator. Every one of them is AI. I'm not as fat as what they made me out in them fucking videos. I mean, I'm overweight, but not that fucking fat. They even made my 2-pound chihuahua look like a fucking Rottweiler. So there you go. Anyway, I'm off.